Hi friends, welcome to Crafternoon. This month it is November and we're going to do a dinosaur craft. So when you combine the two of those, we have a Dinovember craft to do this time. And so the book that I selected is one of the Dinosaur Juniors series. This one is called Happy Hatch Day. And there's right now 3 books in this series. The library does own all 3. So if you like this one, you can check it out at the library, or you can check out one of the other 2 books as well. So let's get started with our story, and then we'll work on our craft after that. 9 perfect eggs, a handsome batch. Can you help me count the eggs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I spy an eye. Let's watch them hatch. Ooh, hi Otto, Winnie, Hector, Sue. Hi Nancy, Martin, Wilf, and Boo. And this is Ziggy. But wait, what's this? One final egg, a tap, 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 and a crack, crack. Hello, I'm Greg. Greg is short for Gregosaurus. Makes it much less tricky for us. The last of 9, Greg's really late, a week behind the other 8. So hurry up, there's no time to waste. Go find some friends. More speed, less haste. First up, it's Otto, Winnie too. They're having fun with paint and glue. Do you like to make crafts? I do too. Oh dear, said Greg. It's plain to see there's no room in their game for me. They're making a sign. It says happy. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. What's this? Jam tarts, eclairs, ice cream. It's Sue and Hector, chefs supreme. But, oh dear, said Greg, it's crystal clear. These baking buddies don't need me here. Look at all those treats they're making. Next up, it's Nancy, nice guitar, and Martin's tuba, papa. Oh dear, said Greg, there's no doubt. There's no way I could help them out. One final stop. It's Wilf and Boo. Oh, and balloons. I've counted 22. That's a lot of balloons. Greg sighs beneath his thundercloud. 2's company, but 3's a crowd. The saddest sight you'll ever see. Then, wait, said Ziggy, follow me. Do you see Ziggy? Lift those spirits, dry those eyes. Get ready for a big surprise! Happy Hatch Day, Greg! Oh, Greg, this fab crew has planned a party just for you. High fives. Can you give us a high five? Fist bumps. Big hugs. Applause. For disco dancing dinosaurs. You can practice your disco dancing. And that is the end. Hi friends, I hope you enjoyed our story today, and now it's time for us to make our Dinovember craft. Today we're going to be making a little pop-up puppet, which is a puppet of Greg from the story. And so he's just going to pop right out of the egg like he's hatching, just as he did in our book. And then he can go back down inside the egg. So just a fun little craft to make. There he is again. And back down into the egg he goes. So that is our craft for today. So you're going to need your craft supplies, and we'll get started. The first step of our craft is to take our cardstock paper, which has the outline of your egg, and it has Greg. And so we're going to want to follow this black line around each of the eggs and the black line that goes around Greg. And so if you want to get your scissors out and begin cutting those items out, that is what our next step is. So we're going to cut around the outside of the egg. And I'm trying to stay kind of on the inside edge of the black line so I don't see it as much when I finish my craft. And so here is part of our egg. And that would be the back side of the egg. And now I'm going to do the front of the egg. And we'll get that one done. And so now we have the front part of our egg. And then last, I'm going to cut out Greg. And I think I'm going to cut off some of the extra paper so I don't have as much to work around. Sometimes when I have those scraps hanging out, it gets to be a little bit difficult to try and cut things. So, and this doesn't have to be perfect. You can just kind of swirl around the outside of Greg. You don't have to exactly follow on the line, of course. Just a general idea of cutting around Greg. He is a really cute little green dinosaur with some orange plates going down his back. And so here is Greg. All right, now that you have your three parts, your two pieces of the egg and Greg the dinosaur, the next step is going to be to cut along this jagged line where the shell is cracking. So if you want to do that, we'll cut up and down. It makes kind of a little zigzag or chevron look to that. And you'll have two pieces of the egg. So the next part of our craft project is to glue the bottom eggshell, so this one, onto our other large eggshell. And so this decorative side is the outside. So I'm going to put the decorative side down on my table. And then I'm going to add some glue on the plain side of this shell. Now, to allow room for Greg to pop up and down, we can't put glue all the way around the eggshell. Otherwise, the stick won't move up and down. And so you're going to want to put glue here and over here and leave it empty on the bottom, no glue on the bottom. So I'm going to kind of show you that. So I'm going to take that bottom eggshell, and on the plain white side, that's where I'm going to put my glue. And I'm going to do just a little bit off to the side over here on the edge. And I'm going to stop partway down, use a few of my fingers as a measuring device, and a little bit up the side. So this is going to be kind of hard to see on the video, but I left it blank in the middle. So I'm going to get that really close and see if you can see in there. Very good. And I'm going to take that and lay it on top of the other part of the egg. So you have pretty egg and then a little half and half. So very good. We're going to let that dry, so we're going to set it off to the side. The next part would be adhering Greg onto your craft stick. And so in your craft kit, you received 2 white foamy stickers. And those will work great. You don't have to use them. You could glue Greg onto your stick if you would like. I just included these because I thought they might be kind of fun to use, and they're pretty simple. So just peel that off and stick it at the top of your craft stick. Peel the other one and stick it on the top of your craft stick. And then your next step will be to take the backing off the other side of the sticker. These are sticky on both sides. So we want to peel that backing off. And then you're going to want to stick Greg on. Now you're going to kind of want him a little more towards the top. You don't want to put him down in the middle. Put him up to the top, and that way he has more room to pop up and down. So I'm going to put Greg on there and kind of push him down so he sticks really good. There he is. And this kind of gives you an idea on the back of the stick, how I put him a little bit lower. Okay, so there's Greg. The next step for our craft is to take the top of the eggshell, and we are going to kind of stick it on Greg's head like a hat. I'm going to pop this stick all the way out so you can kind of see how I did that on this one. So it makes it look like he's wearing a little hat. So go ahead, and what I think is easiest is to put a little bit of glue up on the top of Greg where his plates are. And just need a little bit. Too much glue makes a big mess. You can use a glue stick or you can use sticky tape as well. And we're just going to set that on there like a little hat for Greg and push it down. Squeeze it. And this is what he looks like. All right, friends, the last step to our craft is to take your egg and Greg, and you are going to slide that popsicle stick into the pocket, into that hole that you created. And then here you have a pop-up puppet. Just like that, Greg can pop up, just like he hatched out of the egg in your story. So there he is, up and down. You can put on a little puppet show with Greg. Thank you so much for crafting with us today. I hope you had a great time. Make sure that you look at our webpage or Facebook page for other fun activities for families and kids to participate in. Some things you need to register for and some things you just do for fun, like our Lego challenge or Family Friday. All those great things are listed on our webpage and listed on our Facebook page. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.